Literally nothing will stop me.
Boss?
What? Sonic!
Who you calling nothing?
Elevator whisks you to an interplanetary wonderland of fun.
I can't believe somebody was dumb enough to leave the keys in this thing. It's like Eggman's begging us to sneak in and trash the place.
You see how that same melody has been repeated throughout the game, but composed in different ways and up to the climax of the game itself. It's just the beauty of a leitmotif. This musical technique has been used time and time again in Sonic games, and ever since I've picked up on this recently, I've never looked at this franchise's music the same way. I believe that Sonic music is one of a kind. This franchise utilizes so many notorious genres across the series, like jazz, rock, and rap. It has it all, but it's very surprising that this topic of leitmotifs in Sonic games is never talked about. So let's talk about it. There's a reason you clicked on this video, right?
So obviously you have your main theme, and what we can do is that we can take this part of the music and apply it to anywhere within the game or game story to musically tell a narrative, to convey a certain idea or theme about a character. And sometimes this theme doesn't always need to represent a character specifically, but also allows the character to act as a vessel for that theme. So in a short form, Colors is all about Sonic saving an alien race from Eggman's imprisonment, and the song Reach for the Stars symbolizes his journey of Sonic saving these aliens called Wisps. Thus, the leitmotif symbolizes freedom. And not only that, but this leitmotif enables Colors to carry an identity, which circles back to Sonic's core values of freedom and friendship. I mean, he is opposed to oppression, so that makes sense. But yeah, this game is a good execution of this technique. Now when it comes to this musical technique in Sonic, it seems that someone on YouTube has already discussed it in much depth as possible. So big shout out to AltheBoi for his amazing video on this topic, because I mean, well, his video has inspired me to even make this one. You could check out his video if you want later, but for now, you're with me. Get it? Because you know that's the song for the Black Knight. Okay, enough distractions. Now when it comes to a specific leitmotif for a certain Sonic game, and search for on YouTube, no one has talked about it in depth yet, so I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. Enter Sonic Frontiers. It's actually my favorite game. The music in this game is straight heat. I don't know what to tell you. And another cool thing about this game is that it has a leitmotif of its own, which is what you're hearing right now.
I'm here, reaching far across these new frontiers.
The story is not that simple. Sonic flies to the Starfall Islands to investigate the new locations of the Chaos Emeralds, but suddenly he is sucked into a digital dimension called cyberspace. He then wakes up on Chrono's island, where he is told by a mysterious voice to destroy all the Titans on each island, and to tear down the walls between dimensions. Sonic embarks on his brand new adventure, but it seems that Amy and Tails are trapped in cyber-like cages. Knuckles got into these cages in a different way, and every time he sets them free, the corruption that once housed the imprisonment of his friends flees into Sonic and hurts and sort of distorts him. Once, this felt like a boost of power.
I feel like it gave me some kind of boost.
And then near the end, it brings forth death. He saved his friends, but at what cost?
Everyone, thank you. I won't let you down.
So at first hearing it, you may assume that the leitmotif represents friendship, and I don't blame you. But as you hear it again and again later in the game, the idea of this musical piece wavers until it reaches a solidified theme. Sonic's leitmotif simply serves as a triumphant message to his friends that he's always there to save the day and to help them in times of need or struggle. However, when it comes to his leitmotif, the significance of it is not yet fully realized. In order to do that, we need to take another look at another moving piece in the game story: the Asians. These interesting yet familiar water mutants play a huge part in Frontiers' story, as we learn later in the game that they have been in a conflict that has possibly gone on for eras upon eras, all because of a nihilistic, relentless entity called the End. Speaks for itself. As the game progresses, if you care about Frontiers' story anyways, you may start to feel emotional towards the Asians. Flashbacks of constant loss, death, failing, and aggressive destruction. So when flashbacks of their past are shown for each island, you can hear their despair in the music. It simply conveys hopelessness, fear, loss, nothing to look forward to. But Sonic winds up in their abode. He sees what's been happening with them, and he responds. Sonic serves as a catalyst to the resolution of this ancient war. Sonic is not only a heroic hedgehog who fights for his friends, and fights for what he feels is right. Nah, we're way past that.
What can one mote of golden light illuminate within the abyss?
He's not just the golden light, he is the light of hope. He has to take on a whole new form to save his friends, the world, or to just put an end to the madness, he will not hesitate. Now, why has nobody on YouTube ever talked about the Leitmotif in Frontier specifically? Well, it's because it's not really used that much to its full potential. You only hear like, what, twice or thrice if we're counting Final Horizon, but that's it. But it is important to appreciate how clever the composer, Mario Tani in this case, makes a musical score so small yet somewhat effective, as it always highlights that no matter what happens during dire or evil times, Sonic will always be there to stop and put an end to it. After all, it's his world.